Right, hey guys. So we did leave off after doing the Costa del Sol Mandeville quests. So we will do as much as you can in terms of the Mandeville quest. Let's see where it leads us next. The guy wearing a pink suit. Oh, if I remember, it was some sort of Colosseum. Yeah, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the Victor spoils that our many-faced friend has set his sights on. Have you visited the Colosseum of late? There's a tourney in the works and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Magina and Sons of Mineral Concern. They say that Master Figris, I'm sure you say it. Will be finishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It is only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate after all. Nope, never heard of them. The chairman, Master Figris Firegaze, I'm just gonna say Firegaze, sits on the syndicate and possesses such a wealth that rumor has it could buy half the realm if he chose to. Half the realm. That doesn't mean the whole of Eorzea, does it? I think that just means half of Oldar. He's also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast, with his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills. He settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. Okay, cool. And my colleague Ganelon is in Oldar covering the tourney as we speak. If you were to track him down, I'd bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Sorry, what investigation or what? It's just a Colosseum. Oh, Mr. Sticky Fingers, right, the thief that we were chasing. Also, I forgot to do the Rising event quest after I ended stream, that was. I got distracted because there were things I had to do after, but yeah, maybe I'll remember. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganelon. She's a friend of mine. Now, what say you share your latest findings with us? I promise I'll make it worth your while. Okay. Eddie, if it isn't the Mithril Eyes Star Reporter, come to have a laugh at Ganelon's expense before returning to pen your latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you put in a good word for me with the high-ups, okay? Now, let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot at Colosseum. Okay. Bugger all, it's travesty, I tell you. Someone's making... Oh my god. What is going on? Hotch, you and Haimo. Whatever is the matter and where, pray tell, is Hutchin. The four of you will compete to the cup together. Interesting choice of a top knot and briefs. Pants they're wearing. Oh, they're just wearing, I don't know what to call those. I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dormero. Mishap, my arse. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear on my subligar. Right, that is what's called the subligar. the pants that they are wearing is called a subliga. Lower your voice, Hotch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Okay, who's that? Oh, there he is. Hotchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Oh, they are monks. Are they supposed to be Power Rangers or something? Do not berate yourself, Soul. Amor. In victory and in defeat, the Mantravils fight as one. Monk together, monk strong. You bear no responsibility for my wounds, don't I? Anyway, I dare say I will not be getting back into fighting Fatal by asking about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about a lot of you? Hotchin, for you, I am always ready. Oh, Hotchin is the leader? That's what I like to hear, 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring out over the Sagoli. I don't know about this. This is somewhat disturbing to look at. The Mantravils? Like the Mandevils. Aye, as Hotchin tells it, they took their name from training partner they met at the Fist of Raga. Oh. Right, so I guess that was Mandeville. Hildibrand, that was. Because he said, when we met him, he was training as a monk. A man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested. Eddie knows this, Hildibrand. There's talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would like to hear more. Ah yes, I mentioned the strange things were afoot, yes? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be competitors have been withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. Huh. It's on poisoned food or drink. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of mass melee between what few battlers remain. Oh. The Phantom Thieves Challenge, gladiators dropping like flies. No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dao Meadow. Should be in his office within the Colosseum halls. I send you word to the gateman. Yu Baya. Yu Baya sounds like Yu Hasa. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid, come on dear. We've got a case to crack. Right, so let's go talk to Yu Baya. I wonder if this guy has the same demeanor with Yu Hasa. Also, I do know several races have naming conventions. Do Lalafels have naming conventions as well? I mean, I assume they do because Yu Hasa and Yu Baya. But does that mean Yu Baya and Yu Hasa are related? From the Mithril Eye, you say, and then by all means you are free to enter. Oh, he just lets us through. I'm Eddie, a reporter for the Mithril Eye, never blinking or seeing. You know the deal, yes, and you must be Dao Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Oh, Dao Meadow. Nice scalp. Haha, who am I to argue free publicity and from a charming little thing like yourself? Ask away, Miguel. Is he the rich guy? That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief, and now those bizarre attacks targeting the fighters. Our attorney is already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events have everyone here a bit on edge. Just a moment ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his supplica. Looks like we've got ourselves another. These two aren't in the entry of the book. Oh my god, what are they doing? Why are they cheering as well? And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his mass attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the winner. Is Nashu gonna fight as well, or is she gonna throw a bunch of bombs? Inspector Briarden as efficient as ever, I see. True, gentlemen, cough. Eschews violence. Inspector? You were thinking? It annoyed me. Murdo, I presume, tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney and try to be brief. Also, I did not realize during Hildibrand quest this guy would be so important in it. I figured he'd be a one-off character, but it seems like he is someone who's gonna stick around. Was wondering when you might ask. Master Fargaze has spared no expense in it, making the Mithril Eye the most lucrative tourney in his colored teams ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside the pawn. Second, third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at neither, but I don't care how many faces he's got. We've got nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Hildibrand. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me, and be quick about it. I haven't all day. Oh, he's talking to Hildy, is he? Oh. Or not? Yeah, I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't? List of many faces in another elaborate get-up. Huh. Now I'm wondering if Briarden is many-face. Now I'm wondering. No, if you want to get your hands off the spoils, you have to claim them as any other would in battle. As a matter of fact, with the ranks thin as they are, we are actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Well, obviously Hildibrand can fight, but I don't know about Briarden. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over there, you slimy bugger. Got some fresh blood for the meanie. Oh, Gilgamesh. Give me a moment, will you? I've only got 8 arms. Or were they legs? Oh, never mind. It's not Gilgamesh. It's slobbering cephalopod from one of the previous Final Fantasies. You're called? I was just about to give the lowly Miss Avila a grand tour. Inspector Hildibrand, look, he's purple. Astute as ever, Nashu, this color, this overabundance of appendages, I smell a case. That's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now, he's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it, he was one of the many bizarre creatures born from recent experiment with the ancient incantations at the Thaumaturges Guild. Interesting. That's his lore in FF14. They were going to see him away in a hole in the desert with the others when he opened his slobbering mouth and started bleeding for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything. Anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs about in the Colosseum. And am I ever glad they did? I'll tell you, this job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. Being? Oh. Okay, devs, what are you getting at? What a delicious morsel. Morsel, I want to get my tentacles around her. Oh my god. Yeah, she's not into that kink. I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There is only one who will claim the victor's well, and that is me. Oh, I just love it when she talks stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now who's the champ who wanted to get a punishing, who wanted to get a pummeling by my little Avi. Lovely little Avi. You serious? Right, thank you, Hildibrand. You will do all the work. Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall do what must be done to... Delia, Ariat will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Hold on. Does that mean I have to fight Hildibrand? Hey, Delia Ariat? You do look like Ariat. Hold on. Is this specific because I have the name of a Vieira tribe? Or is this just always the dialogue? So no matter what your second name is. Well, bug me with a spear. Do you think I'd see a day when a warrior of light stood in my Colosseum? Oh, okay. So they just know me from Warrior of Light. Hear that clink, clink, clinking? That's the sound of ale pouring into our coffers. When the public finds out that the true Eosin hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. So, I guess this story is post AR. That's interesting. I didn't realize it if it was midway between, or in between AR or just after, but it seems like it is after. Oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along too. They're showing where to sign up. Who's my friend? Are you talking about Hildy? Yeah, Hildy's joined. Okay. Riordan's not infused with Delia. I suppose we have a good chance as any. I suppose. Hey, I'm the Warrior of Light. I saved the world. Now we just need to make sure that she doesn't come down with some curious injury. Oh, that's true. Now that I am a competitor, maybe the Phantom Thief will try to do something. The Gladiatrix Villa, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. To be honest with you, anyone that's going into Colosseum needs to have a mindset that they will win. If you don't have a mindset that you will win, then you've already lost. Haha, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultras fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Nashu, the investigation is at foot. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest that our first priority is to keep Delia here safe. Let us return to Ganelon and see what else he has to say, what else he can tell us of these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well, I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead on my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at the first opportunity. Alright, so if anything happens, report to Riordan. Now we will go to Ganelon. Oh, there is the Aetherite. I can't believe they put Ultras. I made a shtick with the tentacle stuff. What's up? You again, I already told you. What? And to deter you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got suspicions or two which I'm quite happy to share with you, but in the end you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, it seems like more than a few fighters who pulled out. The tourney was scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avila. It could be Ultros doing something, considered Ultros really likes Avila. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. Okay. Pharaoh by the name of Raging Rat had the misfortune of being matched up with Avila in a preliminary round and earned himself a right bruising from his ball. Last I heard, he was resting up back at the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? Right. He's a monk. Sorry, I had to cough there. How you doing, buddy? Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rabbit suspense. Rat suspense, have you? Well, you're not the first. I say there's not a man in this entire realm with the ounce of sympathy. Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildibrand, Mandeville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me to how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Nice rubbing it in, Hildibrand. Gentlemen, my arse, have you not heard a whit of delicacy? Never mind you. Never you mind. Look, the records may say that I lost, but I'll admit nothing of the sort. I'll shut it at the top of my lungs if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Oh, interesting. Tempest Blade, some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl is up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on her eyes, she'd be rotting in the jail as we speak. That girl's out of Megan, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, dear. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says, or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my guilt on the latter. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. Oh, that is a bad thing you said there. You shouldn't call a girl old. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I see. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boar. That man says, if what that man says is true, it's likely that her fellow animegas might sympathize with her plight. Her accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united by destiny and common desire for justice. Hildibrand going off on his theories yet again, ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying everywhere which way. Avila and Ultri, a match made in heavens. Were any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible, your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. Oh, she's just a hype girl, isn't she? What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? I mean, come on, Ellie. Doesn't Ultra seem a little bit suspicious? So Ultra should still be at the Colosseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back off to whencesoever he came. shrug. Okay, I guess we're following Hildibrand. Yep. The Colosseum Gladiators Guild. Where are you, Hildy? Oh, there you are. I was gonna jump down. Shh, friend, look over yonder. Oh, there's Ultros. Oh my god. Ultros is such a pervert, isn't he? Oh, those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend, Ultri is the most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatress before him. What manner of mysteries is he plotting? I presume something very perverted. He speaks, yes, this is most suspicious indeed. Oh my god. It seems like he gets off even if he's insulted. Oh, what's this? The girl has fled in a panic. Our friend Ochi appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag, or how they would sag if he had shoulders. Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu, you must pursue. I mean, at least Ultros is able to understand that he has boundaries. Front of the Colosseum. Okay. He is. Oh, it's showing up another girl. Oh. Okay, let's see. Mr. Oti seems to have found himself another gladiatress. What might he be plotting this time? Oh my god, Nashi, look at those succulent legs. I'd reckon they taste wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. She's not impressed. She's rather annoyed. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Does he look sad? I think he looks gleeful. Should we douse him in lemon butter and pull him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. Okay. Very interesting quest. Oh, his dad is there. Interesting. Also, I do wish those quest windows didn't have those pictures because they're just spoilers. Like, I remember going through the Shadow Bringer's quest, and those pictures were mega spoilers in what was going to happen in the quest. Poor misunderstood Ulti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity, when in truth, he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Ulti, you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us. Yes, now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avila is as suspicious as they are, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Our medal back at the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Eddie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Colosseum and speak with Dalmet. Is that not wait? From him, we shall ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her about to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu. The investigation calls. I mean, didn't he just repeat what Eddie said? Oh, trust what you're up to. I don't think Uncle Oti didn't see you following me. Ah. It's a big deal. A big idea, hey? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. So his Pokemon are show, but what is his true colors? Or am I? Come now, I just want what any octopus wants: a cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Oti dream? Okay, Ultros, you are extremely creepy. Now that you call yourself Uncle, so I guess you're like an older guy. Oh well, kids, I hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Right, back to the middle. You believe I can go here? Yes, what is it this time? I am a busy man. Looking for a video, you say? She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was going to rip his head off clean. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. I said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, that might just be the ticket. I can assure you there will be no gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. I don't know about that, Hildibrand. Right, where is... Whoa, real far away. There she is. Oh, the lovely Miss Villa. Just as predicted, let us watch from here, so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you, there is no cause for concern, the spoils shall be mine. It may as well be writ in stone. You realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Robban Alden won a new life for himself in the Colosseum. Ah, she has an ambition. I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 10,000 fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the old aunts no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nawa mines to meet my sister. Savella's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my only chances of defending her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Oh, Ultros. What are you up to? Hee. Trying to steal Villa from Uncle Oti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Huh. He thinks we're competition. Yes, Uncle Oti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, not you? Heavens, no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. You think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're onto me. Preposterous. Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chance upon such a hazardous object. Allow me to heave ho. Okay. You've got to be kidding me. What happened? Not sure what happened. Did he throw it? What happened? And why is it all the way over here? Why are we over here now? Oh, unless they... Oh. I didn't realize Hildibrand was saying that. He threw the bombs to Ultros. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. Aw, she's just a kid and she's mining. I thought we agreed no hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Holy shit, she really is a fighter. Perhaps someday you will understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimate's value is worth at something 30 million gil. You realize what this means? Necklaces from Eshamains, sunsilk dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. Poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the old on upper crust. Those days are over. After a claimed victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. Help us. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all good and well, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth that I ask for. That is your problem, Velina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than your worth. Worry not, your sister's watching over you. I would do this for us. Now, must return. God forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my army, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. Both just trying to get by. Ultros in the back. A more moving display of sister love I've not yet seen. And yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem that Avila's obsession with victory runs deeper than we imagined. I said I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look kids, Uncle Oti has had it up there with you. You think you could just fall into this pit and die like a little good girl? Okay, Oti. Oh, did I fall into that? I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer? Oh, Hildibrand. Okay, instead. Also, it's not a very deep hole, Ultros. Not you, you idiot. No need for concern, friends. I've simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. That's one, Hildy. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Oda? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long. The last thing that we want after all this is to lose our belt by forfeit. Could it be? Did that muscle head dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless, he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman, if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm going to show mercy on you, you've got another thing. You've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around. Oh. Give me a break! That one seemed like a deep hole. Wonder why Hildy's wasn't. Gate of Node. Not Aetherite. Close to it. Wait, do I have to fly? Oh, okay, never mind. Do you have music on, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, what were you looking for? Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Eddie. My well-honed inspector's senses are tingling. I feel a multifaceted adversary lurking about. Okay. Oh, are you sensing your dad? Oh, maybe it's Ultras? Oh, you got 2 bumps in your head, buddy. This time you're really up the creek with that paddle, kids. Wahaha. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Colosseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Okay. Hildibrand's just posing. Now she's going, yeah. Don't tell me he's gonna attack you, Ultras. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. Definitely gonna attack you, Ultras. Oh, it's Godbert. Oh, Godbert is destroying the monster. It's a goddamn Chimera, right? Oh, goodbye, Chimera. My Chimera, who's that half-naked fool? Also, run, Hildibrand. Your dad's here. I guess you're not afraid of him anymore, Hildy. Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Nodders. By Nashu, Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. Why are you doing it naked, Godbert? What brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just this daily stroll, walking, and destroying a chimera. Just a slew of work, Father dear, and with that we must return to Old Nar. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Why is he shot? Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Mandeville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me never to go to one of their family reunions. Got that right? Just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival if there ever were one. Oh? A thief? Well, is that Gilgamesh? This is checking. Don't tell me the chicken spoke. Yeah, it was Gilgamesh. Hildy, Delia, I've been waiting for this day. Oh, is he gonna compete in the Colosseum as well? You have your spear. Your gun lance spear. Oh, looky who we have here. You're quite an intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap? I see that Gilgamesh hasn't found his bird yet. Still has a chicken. I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes the two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this might just be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words, Delia is a formidable foe. That's sounding like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. You have such a powerhouse as his sidekick, the inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Yeah. Gilgamesh is just being Gilgamesh. Fighting to find weapons. Delia, I will not fall so easy this time. Interesting. Is there going to be a trial with Gilgamesh again? Well, it looks like I've got my legs full, all 8 of them. I'd be worried, Ultras, because if Godbert gets an eye on you, he might do something. If that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I just have to bring along a friend. Mwahaha. Oh no. You better be careful, Ultras. Oh no. A supplely twisting ring calling to mind in the undulations of a creature. The sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. You better run, Ultras. You better run. Oh, you're so dead. Goodbye, pal. Nobody here but us octopods? Oh my god. That is creepy. I would run if he sent that to me. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece fiend. Is he actually going to die? Oh, you're so dead, Ultras. Run, buddy, if you can. Oh no. What are you going to be turned into? Muscleheads, I hate them. Looks like this guy's doing Hildibrand as well. Right, back to the Colosseum. Right, Hildy, good heavens. Chancing upon father like that, I dare say it's been a year off my life. Yep. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Mr. Villa's secrets, but no matter, what better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle. Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of the engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. I have a feeling that Hildibrand won't hit a girl, will he? Oh, Ultras Ultras survived somehow. I don't know what Godbert did. Oh, you got 3 bumps on the head now. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I'm one shabby looking octopus, I tell you. Don't pay me enough for this. I guess he took your teeth out. That's all going to change, isn't it, buddy? Bunga! Who do you have as a teammate? Ah, Mr. Ultras. Just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to your gods. What? You gave you those ghastly bruises. Guess who? Bruises? I fell downstairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Fungi! Who the hell says fungi? Is it a mushroom? Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? Oh, what gave you that idea? I simply are fumigating the place. Or pests. Pests! Like yourself, now. Don't you have a battle to go on? Go fight. Funga! Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, fun. Ah, gods. Yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work, I say. Mr. Ultras, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to all of us. Dear, if you would come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Don't worry, I won't catch it. Wow, has your investigation borne fruit? Not really. I see Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While training her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, the strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and the Ultras are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I've done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultras has become something of a regular at Oldar's taverns and a few houses of pleasure. Okay, interesting. How does that work? I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy mission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of Alamegan's girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means I fear for your life is still in danger, dear. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me right shores. Oh damn it, I really hate Briarden's quests. It's just fetch quests. one here. Let's go up and then down. Right, and then we have to head back. I wonder if Limsa is as packed as it usually is. Considering Island Sanctuary's out. So I wonder if more people are just AFKing on their island. Where are we going, gladiators? Than Limsa. Well, let me see what you have found. Now, what have we here? Ah, yes, the spectacular assortment of innards and entrails. And what's this? A sack, even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in. That can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Got sundries. It would seem this merchant has dealings with the squishy mass of tentacles. I mean, it could be that is what he eats. Let us pray visit to the man and have him enlighten us to the exact nature of their partnership. Welcome. What might a discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? I'm sorry, madam, but if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now, did Ultra send you? I'll be asking questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles, can you believe it? With the most impressive price that is distinctive aroma that only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultras clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Huh. Could these truffles somehow be connected to... No, I should stop myself before I start sounding like... Hildibrand? Inspector Brianna, it wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me. It's a steal away Delia here. This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? How can a mushroom smell that bad? Steady, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Oldon gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just by thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? Guess the mushrooms, like equivalent of durian fruit or stinky tofu. Appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the turn is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Colosseum. Right, so we investigate the mushrooms for no reason. Question mark? Unless the mushrooms somehow come up. Oh. Right, I realize Ultras. Fungi, right? So Ultras has some sort of mushroom friend thing. Oh, was it a monster that was saying fungi, meaning that he wanted mushrooms to eat? I think that is what What's happening? Briarden has seen enough incompetence for the day. Well, that measurements proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Yep. Oh, kind of. Well, I can figure out, but maybe you can't, Briarden. Be a spectacular waste of time, which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before the battle begins. Here's the plan, indeed. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Villa in combat until I've ascertained the trickery behind her abilities. You are keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? Right, go to the Colosseum, avoid a villa. There you are. I was this close to starting the melee without you. Haha. I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. Ha! That would be Ultros' fault. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in. And the big book makers across the town are raking in the guild. Which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Firegeist himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dow medal it is. So what say you? Are you ready to get your ass kicked? Haha. Sure. Aye, that is what I like to hear, ladies and gents. It's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Are we actually gonna fight? Oh, it doesn't seem to be a lot of competitors. Also, what happened to the monk guys? Or in the sublagars? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats, and paupers, open your eyes and still your stomachs. The Mithril Cup brought to you by our ever charitable friends at Regina and Sons of Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. It is about to begin. Who will stand atop of the main bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Hildibrand. Will it be the tempestuous Villa of Alamigo, Delia, the famed War of Light, or who's that grinning fool again? Ah, that's right, Humber. Oh my god. Humberwash. Agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Are you just gonna take that, Hildibrand? Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? What do you have, Ultros? Where's your fun girlfriend? Oh haha, here I am, did you miss me? Aye, I say we have a battle for ages. For the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin. They do have a plan to go. Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe the others. Then, when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Why are they being... Why is she being circled? Oh, is this a free-for-all? Hildibrand is just posing in the back. Look at Villa's blades spin while she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed them tough in the Alamigo, that's for certain. Hildibrand was too busy posing. Completely clueless and unaware. You are next. Okay. What have you got, Ultras? Said you had a friend. There we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm, literally. Oh, you've got a Gobu. A Gobu sneezes. You found yourself a Gobu. That does look tasty, actually. I do like mushrooms. Ah, nothing like a rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Oti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Oh my god, don't tell me he's gonna eat the mushrooms and then the Gobu's gonna try and eat him. Wait a minute, roasted truffles? Raised in a savory sauce just like mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full of where that came from. Oh. I think the Gobu likes raw mushrooms and not roasted ones. That meddling musclehead. What's taking him so damn long? Girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. Why are you telling him to do that exactly? Oh my god, it was not a Gobu. Isn't that Atmos? Can't quite remember the name. Oh, Typhon, yeah, Typhon. So Typhon, is that your stomach I hear grumbling? I could interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What are you doing, Hildy? What fascinating friends you have, Oti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Oh my god, what are you... There we go. Sneezed. To oblivion. Could it be Avella's vaunted Tempest Blade? It was just a monster all along. The girl played us all for fools. Oh. So he waved the mushrooms and Typhoon would blow them up into the sky. Okay, interesting. Don't look at me, it was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. Don't play that card. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on now. Uncle Oti ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan whore. Oh my god. Alamegans. Beggars and brutes, a lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get. Send her to Godwood for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. Oh my god, these rich pricks. I wish I could just cut off their heads. But I just want to do my sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are rules, right? Now, if Uncle Oti may be so bold, I say we all call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon. Is it really Typhon? I think it's Typhoon. And Delia here. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior of Light? Sure. Alright, that's what we want to see. Ultras, Ultras, Ultras. Why are they cheering for Ultras? I don't understand it. He's the culprit. Oh, this is the most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? You mean just the rich idiots who watch? Venue Hadatali, the fighters, the tag team of Ultras and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light. You will be left standing when the storm has settled. Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Right, I guess we can win, right? And give the earnings to a girl, maybe? I don't know. Hildy, what are you doing all the way up there? Oh, right, you got blown into the sky. Oh, how are you doing, buddy? He did not fight as a gentleman. So, to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Adamegan Scale's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust our abilities now. Let us make for Halatali. My abilities, you mean, you jackass? Give me more credit. Well, this turn has turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing constellation prizes for them, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing up in the inspectors and the profits, I could give a gnat's arse. Now that I know what you're thinking, 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. Now, there's a deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7-0. Like, you should even... Is this a trial? The fuck? Okay. I might have to do this on sync. Simply because I don't believe anyone would be queuing up for this. Also, it will take a while. So I'm just gonna unsync this. I'll do as little damage as I can. Should probably queue up as a tank so I don't somehow die. Right, cool. Let's see. The dragon's neck. Combatants, the final confrontation. Ooh. Classic music from one of the previous Final Fantasies. Are all of these characters from the same Final Fantasy? Gilgamesh, Ultros, and whatnot? Is it like 4 or 5? Or was it 6? I can't. I really don't know. I will do a tiny bit of damage just to see what your attacks are. Ultros, you're a lot bigger than I realized. In the cutscenes you were a lot smaller. Typhon and I are friends forever. Okay. Should I... Okay. Can I get blown off? I can get... What? Okay, I didn't realize that would happen. So you can't get blown off and die. Okay. Alright, let's be careful about Typhoon then. Let's get them both below. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay. I don't know if I should just wait to see some of the attacks. I don't know if I care. Oh, you're gonna die by auto attacks. Should pick off. Turn me into a frog. No, not frog. What the hell am I? I'm a kappa. I'm a kappa. The fuck? How long? 40 seconds? Sufficient water remains on the imp's Fate status removed if Imp Punch is executed while Typhon is invigorated. He is not invigorated. Go punch him. Okay. I mean, I can kill him because I'm doing a lot of damage. With just a punch. Oh, yeah, there we go. It was invigorating right there. That was not so great. Well, you had me. I've got more lives than I do arms, I think. That's what he said. Are you gonna do something different now that Typhoon is dead? No, okay, I'm just gonna kill you then. It's got more bumps in his head again. Ordered again. I feel like such a sucker. Oh, he got cooked. You're not actually dead, are you? I don't believe you are. Oh, you give loot. What loot? Cards? Wind up. Ultros. Cool. Alright, Briarden. Good show, dear. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the awards ceremony. It should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Right, I had to teleport to the gladiators. Over here. Okay, so we won the money. What are we going to do with the money exactly? Good Ryan posing. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now, let's take a look at a relic that our champion has won. You're not gonna clap, Briarden. You jackass, I did all the work. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Figus himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure of likes of which our realm has never seen. One that's earned the attention of Eorze's most prominent pilferer. Aha, is it gonna appear now? It's a ring. Oh. Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, spectres and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on over long, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. Okay. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Fireworks. Or distraction. Vile fiend, mark my words, you have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the manful name. Oh. Oh, Gilgamesh. Hey, buddy. Oh, the Shakin's able to lift you up now. I guess he did a bit of training with Enkidu. I think not Hildegard. He's doing it back because he can't remember Gilgamesh's name. Greg? It's always a pleasure to be reunited with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Are you going to see them fight? Oh, are you going to fight me? Hildibrand's just excited. Oh, he stole your weapon. Ilya, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Spear's gone, buddy. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Oh, chicken. Sorry, Gilgamesh. It was not my intention. Wow, thief, is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once. Well, now that we are distracted, I guess you can steal the stuff. Oh, it seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Okay, are you going to use it to sneeze? Okay, you are going to sneeze. Now it's raining truffles, but battle's already... Ultros, why did you bring Typhoon here exactly? It's a Typhoon. Just a moment. I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhere. Too late. Hunger! Oh, chicken. Oh, ring. Oh. Looks like Gilgamesh and Ultras are out. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Are we all just gonna stand there? Giving up too... God, but... Welcome, my friend. Giving up too soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of Manville, man. Holy shit, man. Godbert is so strong. What's that? Pops. Look at him strolling. Why are you always naked, by the way? Oh. Is he gonna... Oh. Alright, goodbye, Hildibrand. You're gonna go through the roof, aren't you? But of course, brilliant father, if the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why? It'll be just like Dalmud. Not as Hildibrand, Hilidor, Maximilian, Mandeville. Skyward, as the only Mandeville can. Oh my god, you got LB'd Hildibrand. I don't know if you're gonna survive this. You missed it, you idiots. What are you doing? Father, you know not your own strength. Alright, nice one. Mandevilles being Mandevilles. Oh, those guys in the back. 997, 998, 999. I don't know why that's written out in words. Be easier to read it with just numbers. Right, your saint is coming down towards you, guys. Hildibrand. His gloves are torn again. Ooh, chicken. Those guys better watch out. Oh. And on that day, 4 people died. Straight into the ground. Are they going to be happy, I wonder? What a good sight. Are they going to pull him out? What the fuck just happened there? These legs, they look strangely familiar. Yeah, it's Hildibrand, the guy you admired. Huh, put on a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Yeah, you did. You fucking LB'd it. Not exactly as I planned, but who can argue with the results? Save one thing. This ring is a fake. Ooh. Will it break? No. But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, my friends, you have been the most attentive audience. That key, bloody hells. That key to the vault. Guard, seize the fiend at once. Why are the guards down here? Should be on top. Also, is the thief Emmett? Or something? Is Emmett? Likes to click his, snap his fingers. Debated. I don't know why Down Metal reacted like that. Nushu being Nushu. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the ring of inquiry is gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Any faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. Master Goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sunsphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous. It's just a dim light. Yes, if you step over here, oh, you're gonna get a beating from Godbert. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. Oh, Villa. What will she do? Hildy's back. Oh. Okay. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus. All for a false treasure. What a fool I've been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Villa. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? We were thinking of dear Hegelina and no more. I suppose I was at that. How do you know my sister's name? Uh-oh. I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the... Oh, Hildy! No, what binds to eavesdrop on you when your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister? Yeah. Just as a man would. Prostrate himself. After his wrongdoings. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor, my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from from the challenge. That's good. She still has her spirit. That's a mushroom. Typhoon's not here, so I don't think we need to be scared. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Yep, he did. Clearly, the second prize, this ring of inquiry, was his target from the start, but why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. The treaty blade, Azima's virtue, the ring of inquiry, all relics with quite a history, or to be more precise, relics from the era of Ballardians. The era of Ballardians. Hildy's thinking. Oh, if that's so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Il's greatest museum of Ballardian history, pushing out the prices and gouging it honest men out of their hand. Hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. Nashi falling asleep. There it is. So who is it gonna go to? It looks kind of big, doesn't it? Yeah. I thought it looked a bit big. Oh, run, Nashi. Is it gonna squeeze you? Is it gonna kill you? Oh, no, got you. Oh my god, no way. Oh, we're just gonna get it too. Oh, 2 for 1. And that's on Nashi. Also, Godbert's like so powerful that even his breathing pushed it over. What is Godbert? Is he Superman? I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. Oh, so he's doing it in the name of justice. Is he? So this is the final thief's challenge to us. But what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? You okay there, Hildy? Where the 4 treasures of Belladia became one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. There he is in the background. Nashi falling asleep again. An old legend, a little more than a fairy tale at that, and yet it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics from Belladia, the Warden's justice, lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day. If rumors are to be believed, it would seem the tales of Master Thief ruffling in the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an Oldon collector and her hide bugs, a trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Odans would lie with the perpetrator rather than the victims? Astutely observed, Mercedes, our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for the wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate, perhaps the Sultana herself? Is nobody gonna help Hildy? Haha, then it'll be his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher the I rise. Just one moment if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. There's but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Belvedere. It shall be Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires all of us with great confidence. Uh-oh. You better be scared there, thief. This Godbert's got your eyes on you. Was that? No, it couldn't be. Huh. You think Godbert may need a few pair of spectacles. Oh, so it's someone that... even Godbert cannot quite believe. So Godbert knows who it is. But who? Right, next episode, final episode. It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Belvedere. Sophine's true identity and aspirations are revealed. It was a full prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only the Manville can? It does seem like Godbert's in this. Hello, Nashu. You have to say this time. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forget what you actually look like? I have. That's a little bit weird, Nashu. How did they freeze in midair like that? Talk about mystery. Oh well, see you next time. Right, final one for AR, I guess. I was wondering when you show up, Delia. I hope you haven't made any plans for the night because we've got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems like he's decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. What the fuck? If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already, all influential members of Odan society. Mr. Many Faces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same: the weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the mithril ice been selling like Ponzi cakes. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Delia? The hidden treasure of Odar was there. If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you-know-who, the Sunsilk Tapestries. Okay. What have you got, women? Oops. Well, no, yeah, my favorite adventurer and my favorite Mithril Eye reporter along with, tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasures of your company today? I see, as much as I'd like to help you two lovely ladies, I'm afraid you found old women at a loss. Oda has more than his fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend could just be after about any of them. I can tell you this much, though, whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it's got the Sultana's worn in right. Whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it's got the Sultan's worn in a right thither. Word has it they formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat. The Sultan's sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only leader we've got. Come leader, I'd say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the sworn. Oh, you hold up there, Eddie. I ain't generally the warring type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourselves involved in this. The man in my business develops more a nose for danger, and this time the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Eddie, and a fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours at a risk trying to play hero. The concern is touching, but I can assure you that I am ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is more about selling papers. I have a duty to seek the truth and convey it to the people. Come, leader. Time is of the essence. Scholar's Walk. Alchemist. Ah, it's Humphrey. Have you changed? Oh, only authorized personnel are allowed in. You have changed. You got yourself a Sultan's Sworn job. Without bugging me with a broadsword, it's the gentleman of light's adventuring companion and that catty but cute reporter from the Mithril Eye. Oh well, if it isn't the self-styled warrior of light, tell me, what tall tales did you spin off? Did the Sultansworth recruited to land yourself in this position? I was just gonna say, only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing that the gentleman of light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me to the depths of my soul, like I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my master, hero Hildibrand. As the Sultansworth were impressed with my commitment and sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wait, don't tell me you've come to assist Master Hildibrand in his investigation, haven't you? Or why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the two ladies who united me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Phyllis. She's one of those sworn's best and something of a history buff, it seemed. When she heard the thief was targeting the forests of Belladea, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here until I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything. I touch what exactly? We are nowhere. Pleasure to meet you, Phyllis. My name is Eddie from the Mithril Eye. As you may have heard, we are researching the Phantom Thief case, and would you appreciate any information that may shed light on the recent event? The pleasure is mine, Miss Eddie. And if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here the one Hildibrand. Yes. Notice? You know Dita? Or of light? Yep. Oh. As any regular reader of the Mithril Eye would, I must confess being something of a unabashed fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the Inspector too will also welcome a helping hand. Which Inspector exactly? Riordan or Hildibrand? Sultan's warned the elite or Dar's elite. I can only hope they prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Inspector Briarden, always one step ahead of us. Sorry, dear, the moment if you would. Right there, very good. Now face me and not move an ilm. Okay. Inspector, what is that in your cough? Wheeze. Demasking dust. A bit rude to do that, I would say, Briarden. A formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thief's disguise. Analyzing the mask left behind by Vesper Day, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counter-agent that would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. Have you also tested that it might do some sort of adverse effects on other things? In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Brilliant, Inspector. The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. Fear won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Whoa. Even with the entire resources of the Sultan's Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see, well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Odar, the last of the 4 lost relics of Validia. I fear not, I've poured through the histories time and time again, but the only mention of these 4 relics is a vague reference in an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it a little more than a fairy tale. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe 4 sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Valadan heroes. It makes no mention as to their appearance or nature. Is it gonna be me, Hildibrand? Perhaps Godbert and Briarden? Oh, maybe Nashu is one of them. 3 times have we tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play to the fiend's struggles. Not wrong there, Briarden. All artifacts of Beladian origin have been sealed within the Roval, and the regiment of our finest assigned who is a protection. I furnished all the guards with supply of the masking dust and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. Blackguard will be in chains before he can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, my lady. Okay. There are even more disturbing matters at hand, right, the murders. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by Kori. Sultan's Sworn have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we have been far too occupied with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. A lady asks and a gentleman answers. Hildibrand's here. Parcel warrant from your aunt, my lady. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring wicked to justice. Oh, bring the wicked to justice. And this must be the masking dust that is all talk of the past. But you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. A shame that. Why are you wasting dust, Briarden? Inspector Hildibrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all that I know about recent murders. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far, the head of publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that, they were all influential figures in their respective circles. We can identify no common threads connecting the three, other than they were influential. Oh, this will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Honked over the head by a cudgel, gutted with a great sword, strangled with a subligar, mayhap? Last one's a bit weird, Hildibrand. I'm afraid we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of 2 more even as we speak. We must take action and quickly. Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm-renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice. Orders, your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildibrand. Friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust we will put it to good use. I don't know if it will. I have a feeling something might happen. Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend. I like your gusto, but if you're auditioning to be my assistant, I fear that role has already been filled. Mostly. Yep, Nashu has it. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of all his admirers. I shall henceforth name you Dusty Delia, my ever loyal associate. Have you not named that me before? And now, my ever loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site at which the most recent victim met his demise. Okay, cool. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not far from the 80 sins of Sasamo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Here, alert me when you do see anyone suspicious. My ever loyal associate, you must put Miss Phyllis masking dust to good use. Okay. Let's hope we don't use it on the wrong person then. Right, let's then. Oh, this is also very good. Thanalan music. Oh, god damn it, why did the music have to go out? Flowers? Yes, this is all becoming clear now. Our phantom killer is a florist who, in his hurry to escape, carelessly displayed his wares. Weird theory. Just what do you think you're doing? Eh? Oh, please, why did you stop the music? I'm the one who put the flowers there, eh? To honor the memory of me poor boy. Dare defile his memories, eh? Oh. Sorry. 1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you on my own dear mother's name that your son's killer will be brought to justice. Just as I was saying, these flowers are clearly placed there by the family of the deceased. Which can only mean... Look, leave this place, run away while you can, run far away. Why are you telling us that? Run or he will turn you into a zombie, just like my poor boy. Oh, so he's a zombie now. Is he a zombie or is he faking to be a zombie? A living person turning into a zombie? Nonsense. What nonsense, my boy? History. Have you not heard the horrors of Sildi? Or our sibling nation against which we waged war centuries ago? Much blood was shed by both sides, but I speak of far greater horrors than death. An unholy drought brewed by a Sildine alchemist, one with the power to turn the living to the undead. His nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers to trade as sperm. Turned my poor boy into a heap of rotting flesh and ran him through. Ooh. But you won't hear that from the Sultan's one. Thou alone knows why they whisked the body away before I could so much as pay my last respects. Trader's man? I'd heard the stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing, just who are we dealing with here? Sildin, Sildine, I'm sure of it. Aye, only the Sildine would know the recipe. Why, she's crazy. The last remnants of Sildine died 4 years ago, you say? Oh, they did. They did. She's crazy. I don't know what's happening. Calls himself the Phantom Thief that he does, but did it ever occur to you that he might be an honest to God's phantom? Okay. I did tell some old great-grandma I did, but the frauds of Belody and the powers they hold, power to exact justice. The spectre of Sildai has returned to wreak havoc on us. Woe unto us all. The four wars of light forsaken us. My dear boy, if only you'd become a trader like your father, if only you'd kept your nose out of those history books and never so much breathed the accursed name of Sildai. But you did, now we've... but you did, and now we're doomed. We're doomed! Oh my god, lady, calm down. I feel like that lady, we should have thrown the masking dust on. Okay. That bleeding hot sun's here somewhere. I can feel it in my follicles. Oh, it's the bald guy. The most potent hair tonic the realm has ever seen. Aye, it was all for a fortnight before my flowing locks fell out over again, and just as I was chatting up a lovely young lass at the quicksand, just to twist a knife in her. Why are you chatting up girls, you old man? Mountebank, charlatan, I'll find that so-called inspector in this sorry band and pull every last strand of hair from the bleeding skulls. Buddy, it's not our fault that you lost your hair, okay? It's not our fault. Also, I don't know why it's showing him. Why is it showing him? It's all becoming clear to me now that dear old woman's testimony has confirmed that we had, of which we had suspected from the start. Like a zombie picking away at its rotting flesh. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Schroeder has put away the foul scab of uncertainty you spawned, I think, to reveal the truth within. Open your ears and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless deduction. Phantom Thief is a phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of living and dead for nigh on centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. Huh. As such, our course of action is clear. We must placate this tortured soul that it might abandon its eventual vendetta and travel to the next life in peace. What is the true nature of the Spectre's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage this rancor. Let us begin our search for the Thaumaturgist Guild. Doubtless the tomes there could contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill brood between the sibling nations. Notwithstanding the abject stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge of Sildai might serve us well. Go research as well, and do take as much time as needed. You can count on me, Inspector Briarden. Whatever knowledge is to be gleaned at the guild, it shall not escape my inspector's eye. Off to the Thaumaturgist Guild. You do a bit of reading. What quest are you? Oh my. Okay. I thought you were another random quest. Okay. And then Neko, are you? Must be good you would eventually save me back in the ruins. I don't quite remember, Ninako. Researching an ancient feud between Oda and Sudai, are you? Well, I'm pleased to say that I've made more than a passing familiarity with ancient history. To understand the history between the sibling nations, one must go back further still to the birth of the mother nation, Beladia. Interesting. So it used to be Beladia, and then it split into two nations. The fifth astral era was an age of untold wonders when the arcane acts burgeoned and the great civilizations that commanded such powers flourished. This age of enlightenment did not last, however the power bred avarice and the avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of the Sixth Umbral. Okay, interesting. Which swallowed the once proud nations and left the battered wasteland in its wake. Mages were reviled and persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homelands or face death. There was a small band of survivors that found their way to Thailand, where they would found the nation of Beladia. So what? Beladia some 8 centuries ago. Oh, I imagine a government of mages by mages, and for mages. What wonders might have been wrought had Beladian civilization survived to this very day. Alas, this was not you. Sorry, what? Could have sworn Belad. Palestine civilizations. Okay. Greetings, traveler. You would learn of a war between Oda and fallen Sultan of Sudai. It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two city-states coexisted for several generations until the bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in an outright war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Oda emerged victorious, leaving its once proud sibling nation in smouldering ruins. As history tells it, the battles fought between sister nations were stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to overcome Oda's superior numbers, Sudai alchemists devised the most horrific stratagem, employing a frightful formula known as the Trader's Spurn. They brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Some theories have it that they have employed the power of the potion on those of the living who were weak or wounded to fight. Send shivers up the spine just thinking about it. No. It's truly a crowning glory of fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. Right, but the histories are written by the victors, so is that true? Probably not. Dear, don't surprise me like that. What's this? You're not here for your studies? Aha, because I am a black mage. But to learn of the bad blood between Oda and Sudai? 2 scales, 1 gold and 1 silver. The gold of Oda weighing the prosperity and power, the silver of Sudai weighing the knowledge and power. But the power sought by the two nations differed greatly. Yes, greatly indeed. Interesting. The power wrought by Oda and prosperity was that of justice and good, while the power wrought by Sudai knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul out of a man and render him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, histories are clear. Don't riddle me this, my friend. Who writes the histories, and what else? What does it say of the words within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. Right. As one example, did you know that the war against Sudai, Odan, and Major warriors fought side by side? Likely you did not know, and neither did I, until I encountered a faded passage in an ancient text, buried deep in our archives. Yep. Right, so every single history on Sudai is wrong. Then, but also Kokobuki, how are you not telling everyone if this is the truth? Yet in histories read by the populace, you will see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Might it be that someone at some time deemed this particular truth less than convenient? But I said enough already. Again, it's probably best that you don't necessarily tell people about this, because it could just cause a revolution and sort. But with holding, it's also bad. You don't say, it's not every day someone comes to our halls to research Sudai. As a fellow student of history though, I more than welcome the conversation. Belda and history Paladine civilization flourished in relatively peace until the twin sons were born to the royal family, who were fierce rivals, and when they came of age, their father passed. Each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. Oh, okay, so that is when they split. Neither son were willing to relinquish this claim, and they agreed to split their kingdom in two, forming the twin nations of Dar and Sudai. But not unlike the two proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Right, we've learned a lot. So, Beledier was born after the 6th umbral calamity, mainly comprised of mages, royal family, 2 sons. They wanted the claim, they split up and split the nation in two, Eldar and Sudai. According to Eldar history, Sudai is the horrible nation which does horrible stuff, but as we've learned from Kokubuki, but in general in real life as well, the histories in wars are written by the victors, and could obviously be written to make them look better and the others worse. But yeah, that's probably the gist of it. My ever loyal associate, tell me, what have you learned from your questioning of the scholars in these halls? Indeed, as it happens, I've learned much the same. Let us take a moment to review and allow my peerless powers of deduction to work their magic. You do your thinking, are you? The War of Succession divides the great civilizations of Beledier, giving rise to sibling nations, Eldar and Sudai. The two nations coexist for some generations until your blood boils over, culminating in an outright war. Daunted by Eldar superior military might, Sudai employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their own citizens, alive and dead, into fearsome undead legion. As I believe I have it, the facts have led me to one unassailable conclusion. Our phantom thief is a descendant of the doomed Sudai who seeks to vengeance against those who reduce his countrymen to slavering zombies. Pacify your soul and send him peacefully to your next world. There is one but one course of action. Must find a Sudai statesman who conceived this dreadful stratagem and have him apologize. Have him apologize to your thief in person for the suffering he has wrought. He's dead, buddy, right? I presume the wars happened like years and years ago. Brilliant plan. Perhaps you'd like to go find yourself a shovel and dig up the statesman out of his grave yourself. Exactly. Leaving aside this nonsense of spirits and spectres, it appears increasingly likely that our quarry shares some link to Sudai. His garish garb is no doubt meant to evoke the silver scales of fallen sultanate. This Sudaian connection would also serve to explain the rare knowledge of Eldian relics our thief clearly possesses. The war of the murder victims, the common thread amongst them could have incurred the ire of our adversary. Few people in town spoke of a man sighted calling upon the victims in the past days. Those who saw him said that he had a most frightening air about him. Wait, yes, it's coming to me, of course. The keen investigator's senses ring out with a voice loud and clear. This man Eddie misspeaks of. I just know something. You really should stop thinking so hard. You like to strain a brain muscle. Eddie, who is this man and where might we find him? My sources identified the man as Guguria, a traveling merchant known to frequent Horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? Okay, cool, Horizon has it. It's right. Yes, if you've got business to make. My time's too valuable to waste chatting with every stranger who passes by. You seem a little bit nervous. You give us, good sir. My name is Eddie, a reporter with the mithril eye, never blinking or seeing, you know the rest. I was wondering if we could trouble you with just a few questions. Is it for love or money that you killed him? Ah, yes. It's you, the thief of many faces. Sorry. Jumping to conclusions there, mate. Me, a thief? What nonsense is this? I don't know who you are, but I ain't got no time for the patience. For the patience for this, mummery. Now, if you excuse me, an important client awaits. Oh, I recognize that voice. Refined voice. Oh, it's Dorota. Oh, mate, indeed. Pray tell whatever brings you to these environs this fair day. Why, I live here, you ham-headed half-wit. Inspector Briarden, this is an unexpected pleasure. Do you have some business with my associate here, pray tell? Figuria, we can discuss business after. Pray lend the inspector here, the handsome one. Whatever assistant he requires. But Lady Dorota, what about... Ah, yes, my dear Maria's Day present. I had in mind one of the prize pieces from Eshamane's latest seasonal collective. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Or shall I eliminate the middleman and make the trip to Oldar myself? Oh boy. I'll say just once more, Guguria. I expect you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. Eh? Yes, even even the stupid one helped me regain something truly priceless. Yes, something even more valuable than any mage trinket. Your bond with your daughter. That's good. See that Rhoda is bonding with her daughter, Maria. Alright. I'll tell you what I know, but you didn't hear from me, got it? I was looking into the killing on behalf of a client of mine. He's got himself some of that zombie dust, the trader's burn, was it? In his cards speak of 5 victims. It's got me thinking, so did I? 5 victims? Aye, the arbiters of truth. Okay. Arbiters of truth? I'm not familiar with the name. Aye, if you would, on account of them being something of a secret society and all. Ah. Influential personage of the Sultanate, you see, working from the shadows to keep false knowledge about the Oldar and Sodai conflict from reaching the ears of folk like you and me. By false, I think you mean true knowledge of the Oldar and Sodai conflict from reaching the ears, right? So this thief is trying to stop that from happening and let the truth be known. False knowledge? Pray tell, what sort of knowledge might that be? Oh, I suppose, don't make me say no more, I've got a family to feed. Very well, just tell us one thing. Who hired you and where can we find him? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna answer that, Briarden. Oh my god, why? You're practically dead, Guguria, if you... I don't know. Hop. His name's Hop. When you heard what I said, he told you that he was going to set sail for himself when his 5 best sellswords guard his back. Hob made me laugh because it makes me think of the happy Hob. He does no hit runs. Off Dark Souls. There were many praying eyes, the ship docks. Said he had a private ship dock and waiting for him at Vesper Bay, but remember you didn't hear none of this from me. This man Hob must be one of the killer's targets. Doubtless he knows the identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the arbiters are so secret they don't even know each other's true identities. Now, don't ask me how all that works, but also, how do these guys know what the actual truth is? Oh, hold on. When we went to the flowers, the lady said that the guy that turned into a zombie was always looking into his history. Interesting, so somewhere along the lines of him doing history, he found out the truth. Interesting. Hob's got high-ranking friends in Brass Blades. Once he heard the victims had all been zombified, he panicked. I guess he knew that he'd be next. Thank you very much, kind sir. Once again, the ancient Mandeville art of parley has procured for us a key, also of knowledge. I think Lady Dorota helped us there. Let us seek out this hob fellow and see what he can share with us. Let us hurry, the man's life is in danger even as we speak. Oh, it's not that far off. Oh, is he dead? Which one's who? Is Hob on the floor or is the Hob standing? What's the Hob? Is everything quite alright? Guess he's the one standing. Stand back, Eddie. Oh, he's a zombie. I hunger for your brains. Run, Chocobo. Damn, there's no saving the man. Do what you must. I guess I really am getting him. Yes, my first-hand knowledge of zombies tells me this particular shade of green is unmistakably that of the undead. It would seem we were a few moments late to the scene. Message, and then there was one. Why is the Phantom? Right, so they know the truth. The Phantom's stopping them from knowing the truth, but he said that after collecting the 4 relics, the truth should be known, right? So what? I'm not too sure what's happening. There it is again, or am I getting something wrong? Is something the matter, Inspector? Indeed, aren't you there? Ever since I picked up the trail of the Phantom Thief, I've had this fleeting sense that something or someone is watching us. The thief might be close at hand, we should be careful. For the moment, let us return and report our findings to Miss Phyllis. Secret Society unknown, knowing the identities of its members may yet lead us to the final victim. I too had best return to Mithrai. Let's meet up again after I see what new clues I can uncover in the meantime. You will do nothing of the sort, Miss Eddie. These streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone. Inspector, I'll go with her. If you insist, Nashi, then I give my leave. But pray be wary, not just of the thief, but of Miss Eddie. She has quite a temper, as we both know. Right, but she's not you. Miss Eddie, there's something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe and promise that you will not attempt anything rash, as you did that time when a fiend took aim at my own life. Your life, Inspector? Ah! At Casa del Sol, yes, that was quite an ordeal, wasn't it? Still haven't told him. Be careful, I promise. I eagerly await the day when I hear what it is you would share with me. Are they in... Does he like her? I presume that might be it. Secret vow? Oh, consider my interest piqued. As well, good Inspector. Now let us be off. Miss Phyllis awaits our report. Look, this is the final episode, right? So, something's gonna happen. Oh, wrong way. Alchemist. a fourth victim. Foul have mercy. Were you able to glean aught of a connection to the other victims? The arbiters of truth? No. No, it cannot be. Somebody help. Eddie? Oh no. Steady, the voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry. Where's Nashu? Steady, are you hurt? That man, I only thought to ask him a few questions before I knew what was happening. He was upon me. I could only bash his brains in with a convenient placed bottle of mead, it would seem. Haha, remind me not to get on your bad side, Miss Eddie. Said Nashu is not with you? She saw a figure lurking in the shadows and went off in pursuit before I could stop her. This man wears the armor of a Sultan sworn squire, yet his face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss. Oh, it's the actual thief. The fuck? The thief of many faces? Do you think we would find our man like this? Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more. By virtue of gentlemen's ingenious deductions and the lady's pugilistic puissance, I declare this case closed. I return this sachet to use Miss Phyllis. Wow. Whilst the gesture was appreciated, in the end it proves superfluous to my cracking of the case. Oh, what are you doing, Hildibrand? While you're at it, is there anything else of immense value that you'd like to wantonly destroy? What? He has two faces. What is the meaning of this? Ingenious, a double disguise planted by a thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. This is Guy, one of my most capable men. I summoned him to guard the vault and outfitted him with an ample supply of Damascus dust. It is inconceivable that the thief could so easily elude his grasp. So he's definitely an inside man. Unless the thief was not wearing a mask? Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Eddie? No, it's not possible. Oh? Of course, it makes perfect sense. With the Phantom Thief to thank for her burgeoning readership and rise through the ranks of Mithril Eye, Miss Eddie could not bear to face the possibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she hatched a plan to... Ali, the vault has been breached. The wise man's whisper is gone. For her foul crimes against the Sultan, I hereby declare Ellie of the Mithril Eye, the thief of many faces, an enemy of the state. Deploy all troops and do not rest until she is in custody. Oh? And now, the game is truly afoot. Here you go, Gimish. Ah, what is the meaning of all this racket and rumpus? Just as we were about to make our triumphant return, isn't that so, Enkidu? Where are you off to, Nashu? Oh? Miss Eddie, that shadow you said you saw, I think it was just a dormouse. Uh-oh. Do you think he'd literally stumble face first into the second mask? His good fortune truly knows no ends. not to worry. Yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick up, or two up his sleeve. My ever loyal associate must find Miss Ellie, and quickly. Surely if confronted by her constant companions, she can still be convinced to abandon this fool plan. Constant companion. Oh, Miss Phyllis, I thought you had already departed in the company of your men. You're all for the better. Shall we conduct the search together? I fear that would only put them at a greater risk. You see, the fifth and final member of the Operatives of Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target is none other than the Sultana. Hildibrand Mandela? Me, mind you. Oh. It is not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known for the Sultanate. One day I received an anonymous letter stating that the position of the committee had opened and I had been chosen to fill it in. The letter went on to enumerate my duties to prevent the spread of historical lies that would sully the name of our illustrious nation. The high-ranking officer in Sultan's I was deemed to be in a particularly unique position to serve as an arbiter. I knew that there was other members of the organization, but was told nothing of their names and identities. You think that my unknown compatriots were the victims all along. Cannot put any more lives in danger. I will sequester myself in a place where my presence can cause no harm until such a time as the killer is apprehended. For your concern for our well-being is most touching, Miss Phyllis. There is no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I am more capable of protecting a lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I should do. My associates here also stand at your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant? Inspector, over here. I wonder if they can pull off Nashu. Ah, there you are, Nashu. You really shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you. I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss A said she saw someone in the shadows, so I went to take a look. Now, there wasn't anything there but a dormouse, but it was a really cute dormouse, you see. He just kept squeaking, scurrying away, and I just... Pardon me for a moment, Nashu. Yes, my inspector senses speak to me. Someone is watching us, dear. Let us split up and canvass our surroundings. What will you say? Where's Miss A? Do you think she went looking for the dormouse too? Okay, be wary and be warned. Trust no one and your friends all the less. This will avail you well. Use it wisely. Okay. Hey, Godbert. Oh, if it isn't my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Delia. I was in the area on a matter of business when I curtailed, when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Assuming it led me here, mayhap it is the same for you? Oh, so your pursuit of the thief of many faces has taken quite the unexpected turn, and now you have come upon a series of anonymous letters. Mayhap our watcher in the shadows is a friend, or is this another trap laid out by the fiend? Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. Either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. A thief could be anywhere or anyone, myself excluded, of course. No mere mask could replicate the physique of a Mandeville man. As said, I fear my dear Hildy may be a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assess the investigation. Woodbury is worried about Hildy, considering he does know the true identity of the thief. Whether anything to happen to Hildibrand, his dear mother would not be pleased. Yeah, Woodbury definitely knows. It's keeping it on a low. If the sender speaks truth, the villain even lurks now. And now lurks within our midst, and yet we have a single sachet of the masking dust at our disposal. We must identify the imposter reasonable now before we proceed. I mean, I know it's Nashu. You know, the place better than I do. What say you have a few words with each of them and see if aught seems amiss? Is this gonna be a debate? Is the game making me do it on Nashu, or is it a double bluff? Miss Ellie is the fantasy is the only logical conclusion, yet I cannot help but feel another truth still evades us. Am I deemed to share the same fate as others? I sooner than become one of those things. Inspector Briardin told me all about it. Who'd have thought Miss Ellie was the fantasy thief all this time? She sure fooled me. Nothing particularly odd about any of them, you say. It stands to reason the fiend would not take such a risk if he were so not utterly confident that he could pull off the ruse. But as this one's not half the fool his son is, I must elude him, and quickly. Time is of the essence. I question the Sultan's sworn outside to a man, insist that they have seen naught of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? Father, what brings you here? Yes, finally the pieces are coming together now. Now, if you would kindly stand still and shut up, the fiend already stands among us. Inspector Briardin, I should hope you are not doubting me. Well, I'm quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate a particular brand of idiocy. The fact remains that anyone here who has spent even a moment alone must be considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient at assuming new identities. An astute observation, my gangly friend. I say this occasion calls for a dose of or two of that powder Delia found here earlier. There would happen to be another sachet to like about there. What remains of our supply has already been distributed to the search party, or not, should be reporting back within a bell's time. Time may be against me, but just you watch. I'll wiggle my way out of this and turn you into a reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. I fear there's more time than we can afford, Miss Phyllis. Fortunately, my pounds of deduction will lay the fiend's face bare within a few minutes. You know that given the choice, the thief prefers to impersonate familiar personages, as Miss Lady has said. Only passing interactions with my dear father can safely eliminate him from consideration. That leaves myself, Nashu, and Delia here. Nashu and I, in particular, had close and extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning my own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I. Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything. Of all the times this overstuffed buffoons to start talking sense, if you ask me anything too obscure, my cover is good as blown. My relationship with Nasu is so close, I dare say at times it's as if we share a mind. If this Narshu is truly my ever loyal assistant, she should have no trouble in completing my thoughts. I am a... You serious, Hildibrand? I am Mandeville? Man. Are you serious, Hildibrand? You're gonna do what, Mandeville? Can. On a piece of Corthus to her. Mandeville. Man. You're the best, Inspector. Perfect score. You may rest easy, dear friends. This unmistakably, unequivocally, indubitably a true Narshu. I've never loved you more than now, you marvelous muttonhead, you. I'll show you something the matter. Just because you've picked up a few more wrinkles beneath the eyes, there's no need to avert that charming face of yours. Wrinkles? Wrinkles? Look who's talking, you crusty old crunchies. Oh, giving yourself away, haven't you? Genius, Inspector? The charade is up, Miss Eddie. Are you gonna run? You're gonna run? God, but it's gonna get you. Miss Eddie, you look somehow different. Seven Hells, done in by Muscleman Muttonhead and his motley troop of mummers. So who are you? Your resemblance to Miss Eddie is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Briardin, once again you failed to measure up to your lofty reputation. Of course we will resemble each other. Eddie is, after all, my own flesh and blood, my beloved sister, and eminently capable partner in crime. Oh. Thousands faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Ceci. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you all quite alright? Why, you look as if you've seen a ghost, despite my moniker. I assure you that Eddie and I are no spectres. What we are, mind you, are the last living scions of Sildine aristocracy. Huh. Royal. Family. Maybe it's are you befuddled to find out two sisters behind the mask? Try using your brains out. Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered a thief, Eddie was standing right in your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show. Oh, and those priceless relics was me. Meanwhile, Eddie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay one step ahead of my pursuers. All while spinning hair-raising tales of exploits that won the hearts of this nation. We owe you a lot to you, truly. Why, without the tales of your hapless attempts to catch me, we never could have risen to these heights of celebrity. Ceci, from a gentleman to a lady, I would ask you one thing, and one thing only. So what is it that you and Miss Eddie hope to accomplish with all of your schemes? Justice. 400 years ago, old Aunt Dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. At long last, the cowards that would still justify these foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait, the history says that it was still die that turned down men into zombies. The histories lie. You work from the shadows silencing those who would speak the truth. You should have died with your fellows. False arbiter. She knew. That's sad. Zodar that ordered the creation of that dreadful powder and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of your glorious sultanate is built on a lie. What does Majesty speak, woman? Not madness, truth. Powder in my possession was stolen from the Oldan army 4 centuries ago by one of your ancestors. Powder in my possession was stolen from the Oldan army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. Say it was his final act of courage in the months before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that history does not tell. The truth that this dull-eyed Sultansworth was killed to keep buried within the sands of Thailand. Your time of reckoning is nigh. Oh yes, before long you and everyone in this rotten nation will know firsthand the horrors of my ancestors knew. And just what do you mean by that? Did she get a bunch of zombie powder? Oh, how did idiots slap up the stories? A masked crusader for justice, a dashing rebel waging battle against power and authority. Only if they knew. But they will see soon enough when they're eating each other's brains out on the streets. Oh boy. In the last days before our proud nation was ready to ground, a band of the final survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from Oldan vaults, hiding it away in a secret vault sealed with magical powerful magics. So means by which the vault may be opened by assembling the 4 secret relics from Belidia, 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Sudai, 4 Oldan dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And yet so it draws upon you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Eddie makes for the vault. The 4 relics safely in hand. Just to think, one day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you were there when zombie powder rained upon Oldan. No wait, you'll all be dead. She's kinda crazy. Preposterous. But you, my dear, you will not even have the pleasure of looking upon your last moments of your precious homeland and let your flesh rot like all of your rotten lies. I think not, Miss Ceci. Oh, are you gonna turn into a zombie? Hoodie? Oh my god, you really are a zombie. What the fuck? Hildibrand. I presume there's some sort of way to turn you back into not a zombie. You idiot, just once could you not get away? Godbert Manville. Can't even trust your sorry ass to look after him for a moment, eh? Oh? Well, she got bonked in the head. I knew it, that presence watching over us from shadows. It was you, my dear. What the fuck? Okay, so there was 2 people working in shadows. His mom was just looking over Hildibrand. Holy crap, this is mom? Oh, is she stronger than God? Oh, you're dead, Godbert. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, pal. Yep. I to understand you are Hildibrand's mother. Oh, Google what she's saying now. Not a good time, Gilgamesh. Hi, this is more like it hand to hand, skillet to skillet. It's enough to send a warrior's pulse racing. Prepare yourself, Delia. Time for our final battle confrontation is nigh. You remind me of Xenos. Oh, here's the music. Wait, no, wait, is it actual battle? It is. Oh, never mind. Oh, that is. Yeah, don't mess with the mum. The mom is stronger. If Julian is stronger than Godbert, and yeah, no way. You have popotoes for brains, you have overstuffed buffoon. My beloved boy's been turned into a stinging corpse if you haven't bloody noticed. You did something, was it? Oh shit. Oh no. Please don't get mad at me. Oh, she likes us. Hildy told me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet you. My dear boy's always had a bit of a rebellious streak. What can I say? I can come on a bit too strong at times. But can you blame me? This time I thought I'd sit back and leave things to my sorry ass husband here, and look what that got me. You help me out, won't you? Yeah, if I was the mum, I would be worried about these two guys. Yeah, I will. Just don't smack me over the head. Oh, right. Reunited with my dear boy for the first time in ages, and just look at him, he's green. Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse, and I just know the remedy: a fire of holy water. The ingredients are simple: a tatter of oversoul rags and a fire of twice distilled water. Syncot at the market stocks the former, and the latter you can procure from a trader by the name of Ogest. Now hurry, once the poison spreads throughout his veins, no antidote will save him. Let's go. In the meantime, I'll search for the bumbling assistant. With any luck, Nashu is still alive. Ouch, that smarts. You guess, Hildy, you're looking none too hearty yourself. No thanks to you, you bumbling off. Now, are you gonna accompany Delia here and make yourself useful, or do I have to reintroduce you to that wall? Of course, my lady. Your wish is ever at your service. Think what sandwiches was it? Sandwiches was it? Come now, dear. There is work to be done. Alright. What do you have? Say, Julian. Beautiful soul. Yep. Actually, what do you have to say first? Spoke to Hildibrand's mother. Gilgamesh is already here. Oversoul rags, you say? I fear that I've only got a single tattoo left in stock, and it's already been spoken for. My good man, you must reconsider. My dear friend's life, and quite possibly mine own as well, hangs in the balance. I sympathize with your plight, friend, but a man has to make a living. I've been promised a copious supply of rare chimera membrane for these rags. You fucking liar. Unless you can offer me the same, or no deal. And you expect us to be able to summon such a rarity out of nowhere at a moment's notice? Well, look what we have here. If it isn't a warrior light from the Colosseum. Funny you meet at the markets. Oh, Vera. How you doing, girl? You gonna help us? As it happens, I just returned from a training from staying 10 chimeras. Holy fuck, she is stacked. Just happened to be my task of the day. If it's chimera membrane you seek, you're more than welcome to a share. Thank you, Villa. My lady, you're far too kind. Don't mention it. If it hadn't been for Inspector Hildibrand here, I'd still be tagging team with that slimy beast and cheating my way to fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts. I'll be honest with you, if you're able to kill 10 chimeras, then you can make a fortune. Wow, take me if that wasn't a Villa de Tempest. Ever since she confessed to her trickery and started climbing back up the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call myself one of her biggest fans. Why, I have half a mind to give you the rights you simply for the privilege of meeting her. Yeah. You can just get her money because she's so strong. You just hunt a bunch of rare monsters. kind sentiment, my good man, but we are more than happy to uphold our side of the bargain, aren't we, dear? No, I want it. And with us, our task here is done. Now, let us find this trader named Guest. What a weird place you're in. You might be over here. You are. Why are you here? A blundering Manville boy is on his last legs and you need something of mine to save him, you say? Perhaps you can give me a good reason why I should care. Those bloody Manvilles are richer than traders themselves, yet they have the audacity to haggle me down to the last skill for every purchase. The family line ended today, I'd be happy and wealthy. Man. Yeah, but they work for it. And have you seen Godbert? He does all the work for that money. Now I believe the ball on cause. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences to the grieving parents. If you're not a shred of honor or compassion in that spindly body, business rival or no, the man is on death's doorstep. Let's just rob him. After the events of that day, my father will not easily forgive and forget, but it matters not to me. No, my love for you is deep as even the seven seas. I beg of you, milady, may I have this dance? What the fuck? What's happening in the back? Oh my god. This is Vons. Here they go. Arabella. Oh dear, what a lovely surprise. Are you here for the ball perchance? Oh, right. There was a mention of a ball. Heavens, the ball inspector? Oh, if it isn't Alabas made in flesh, would say you bid farewell to the preening fops and scruffy adventurers and share a dance with the cultured gentleman befitting your great beauty. Shut up, you little shit. Why, it would be a pleasure and honor, both, my lord. Provided you first provide my good friend Delia with a bottle of twice distilled water that she seeks. Thank you, Arabella. I'm sorry you have to dance with this half-wit after. You know this one? Bah, if that's the price you would set, then so be it. Take it. It's barely worth its weight in gilt anyway. How shall we, Miss Arabella? Sorry, Arabella. But also thank you. I knew Hildy to be a worthy rival, but to think he was this beloved by so many. Clearly, this room would deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, dear, let us deliver these goods while there is still time to save him. Oh, goddammit. It's just walking over. Alright, Hildy should be back. And you don't have to be mad at me anymore. I trust the two of you wouldn't dare come back empty-handed. Yes, miss. Bloody brilliant. I take you over my muscle-headed half-wit of a husband any day. Now stand back and let me show you some real Manville home cooking. Oh, she's a cooking profession. And Godbert is... armorsmith? Or weaponsmith? One of them. Or goldsmith. No, I think goldsmith, because I was hearing on the 6.25 update that there were going to be some sort of Mandeville. And I think it was goldsmith. Aye, that should stop his spread. Now it's up to Hildy to flush what's left out of his system. Don't worry, he's my son after all. I reckon he's still got some fight left in him. Doesn't this make Hildibrand like some sort of crazy superhuman because Julian and Godbert together? Look what I found. She was stumbling obliviously in a rubbish-strewn corner of Pearl Lane. Hello, Nashu. Boy, did that nap feel good. Yes, I'm sure it did. Delia, word has it that Eddie has been sighted at the Sildine ruins. We must go there with all haste. You've done well by my dear boy today. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What in the seven hells are you saying, Ruffle? If you show old eyes, like say... Yes, miss. Delia, my strength is yours as well, for Oda and for our friend Hildy. You remind me of my husband, with you having more muscles than sense. If you're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you run to the markets and bring me some fire crystals? Keeping my bear warm, my dear boy warm is key to fighting off the zombification. Let's see, I believe I have 20 crates or so, should suffice. I'm a warrior, not yes, Miss A. Buddy. It's like Gilgamesh is doing chores. Saying, Cutie, the burden we must bear to simply secure a long-awaited final confrontation with Delia. I said the events of today have given me a cause to reflect. Delia and Hildy are both. Oh, to be blessed with such veritable legions of friends, tried and true. But alas, not I, no. Only one true friend have I ever known, and she is long lost to me. Is that your... bird? You are a fine bird, and have given me great comfort in my travels, but you will never be Enkidu, my one and true companion. Oh, my friend, were you here with me, even Delia could not stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, wherever you may be, wherever you may wander, hear my words and return, my lady, Enkidu. Do you hear me, Enkidu? Oh god. The gods, what was that flash from the heavens? It nearly blinded me. And what? Crystals. Left it gone. Uh-oh. Fancy meeting you here, old friend. That voice, could it be? My faithful companion. Why must you always make me wait so? Oh my god, Gilgamesh's companion is a summon. The hell? He used the crystals and summoned Enkidu. Wait, no, a fake Enkidu, right? The real Enkidu is out there somewhere, but he summoned a fake one with the crystals. Oh, interesting. I get the gear. Oh, that's a smile. Cool. What are you doing, dilly-dallying around here? Maybe jog your memory, there's a Moon 6 maid digging around that Sildine excavation site with her mindset on turning Oda into the land of Walking Dead. Oh, right, yeah, I did completely forget about that. Your concern for Hildy is most touching, but don't you worry. Mommy Dearest isn't going to let her beloved son kick the bucket that easily. Cool. Let's go and intervene. We've managed to track down Miss Eddie just up ahead, where your friends watch over her as we speak, yet no matter how many times we try to reach out to her, she refuses to answer as much. Needless to say, we considered physically incapacitating her, but that crate she's sitting on isn't just a makeshift chair, it's filled to the brim with trader's sperm. One misstep and the consequences could be dire indeed. You are our only hope, dear. Even in her single-minded rage, surely the time you spent together must still count for something. You need not put yourself in undue danger. I will ask for you to step forth to where your voice may be heard and call out your friend's name. Beg of you, Dida. Surely if anyone convinced the woman to abandon her madness, it is you. Okay. That is party. She is asleep. Nope. Yeah, I suggest you leave this place while you still can. I bear you no grudge, but you should. But should you so much as think of interfering, I will not hesitate to turn you into a zombie too. So it was you, after all. Consider me disappointed. Your sister Ceci is already in custody. Surrender now, and I will see that no harm befalls her. How little you understand us, Inspector. Then again, how could one born into a life of power and privilege ever hope to understand? Ceci and I have no family, no friends, no fortune, nothing. Two sisters against the world, with only our quest for justice to give us meaning. Long ago we made a vow we should the worst happen, our mission takes priority over all. Yes, our own wretched lives. Do you see now? Anything I might have once had to lose, I lost long ago. Now stand down or suffer the same fate as Odan those you would defend. Eddie, stop this madness. I'm sorry, Inspector. Okay. There's too many of them. Oh, there goes Godbert. Destroy them. Oh my god, are you serious? You powering up is you going naked? Oh my god, he's gonna LB. It gets bigger? Oh my god. They need to put in a goldsmith class. Just for funs and jokes. Run, Nashu. Well done, Gilgamesh. You only delay the inevitable. I have an entire legion of the undead at my beck and call. Face it. It's only the Inspector Hildibrand's ridiculously good fortune that you even made it this far, and he's as good as 6 foams under. Be forewarned, girl. I know that I speak from my experience when I say underestimate Hildy, and you do so at your own peril. Also, where's your Enkidu? I'm afraid you underestimate me as well. No mere splash of holy water can stave off the effects of the trader's spurn. I fear the good inspector's luck has finally run out. Oh, I suppose. Is there no end to that? I'm not liking our chances. Greg, was it? Oh, not you, Godbert. Oh, not do that. It's a shame to lose you, dear warrior light that you are, and yet have served one last purpose for us. Go forth, my zombie minions. Oh? Alright, they will listen to Hildibrand. I'm sorry, whose head is that? Oh, it's the bald guy's head. Why is he back? In darkness falls, and hope fades to despair, for wars of horn of light shall descend in a righteous glare, bugging me with a morsel. Are my eyes to be believed? Sorry, who's standing up there? The bald guy? Hildibrand? And two others. Who? A pose. No, these are not four wars of light that I see. Oh. Yeah, four gentlemen of light. Okay. So, my good man, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Did you miss me? Right, do whatever you do, Hildibrand. Hi, we meet again, girl. Tell me if you got my snowball tonic, or I fashion myself away from your lovely locks after I've ripped them clean from your bloody head. Oh boy. Oh, hello there, Mr. Elazar. Boy, you're looking absolutely resplendent today. Impossible, the Holy War couldn't have cured him. It didn't. Fortunately, our overlords spent some time building up an immunity to zombie powder. Yeah. Also, how are these zombies able to talk? What's happening? Are they human or what? When we heard that Master Zombiebrand was at risk of joining the actual dead, he knew we had to take action. An immunity to... I'm just going to pretend that makes any kind of sense. Humphrey in the very back there. The game is up, Miss Ellie. Pray abandon this madness. Besides, plots of mass murder hardly suit a lady like yourself. Oh, she gave up. Okay, that's good. It's all over. It's all over. Inspector Briarden, you said there was something you would tell me when all this was through. I imagine you've no words for me now. Ellie, your powers of deduction are wanting. You said that you had lost everything and everyone you had to lose, did you not? As for me, I have found something. Someone with whom I intend to never part. Oh? Confession? I care not if it takes years, even decades. When you emerge from your jail cell, a free woman, I will be there. What say you? You can say yes? I think that was a yes. Because they did have a kind of look during the Costa del sign. Look at Humphrey joining. Oh, she has nice hair. Sally, while the crimes perpetrated by you and your sister are unpardonable, you are far from the only ones guilty. On behalf of the syndicate, I offer my apologies for the false aspersions cast upon your ancestors. True that. You said that the nation of Dar was built on lies. Seeing what I have seen today, I cannot deny your words. It will not be an easy task to rewrite, nay, restore history, but know this, I will do everything in my power to bring truth to the fore. I wonder if this story will ever come towards the MSQ, or whether it will stay as a side quest. Damn, she's gonna be put away for a very long time. Considering she was conspiring to kill everyone in Oda. What's up, Gilgamesh? Are you not forgetting someone here? And by someone, I mean, I mean me. What's up, Gilgamesh? What do you want? You want to fight? If you're quite done playing Cloak and Dagger, I require Delia's presence for a far greater importance. Aye, the time of our too long delayed confrontation is nigh. Right, you do have your Enkidu. At least a summoned version of it. Quite a long face, friend. Ah, but mayhap this will have you singing a happier tune. Oh. It's a sword. Could it be the treaty blade? The true one at that. None other, and I have not the slightest intention of parting with it, save to the one who would defeat me in single combat. Ah, trying to bribe us to fight him. But I misspeak. It will not be the single combat this time. Where is she? Is that my cue, old friend? Oh, the hell? You can speak. Oh, what the hell? What's an Eidolon, Gilgamesh? You might have summoned the wrong thing. That'll be merciful. What is that, Abomination? A new breed of voice scent? Abomination? I think you to address my companion with courtesy, girl. Ah, but 'twas the most curious thing. There was I holding grateful of crystals for Hildy's mother and thinking how much better things would be if my dear friend Enkidu were here. Then came down a flash from the heavens and the next thing I knew, there she was. By the gods, it makes perfect sense. Doubtless the crystals heard Greg's heartful plea and summoning forth his friend, nay, no mere friend, but rather the primal Enkidu. Yep. The world now has now completely and utterly ceased to be bound by the laws of logic. No. It was always bound by this logic. It's just you didn't know it. Either you may have bested me in the past, but by facing the two of us together will not prove an easy task, and yet I trust you will not shirk from the challenge. I, Enkidu, and I shall await you at Amdapor Keep. Amdapor Keep. Right, cool. Let's go fight Gilgamesh. There's a ways from here, but what better venue for a climatic confrontation? If you would claim the treaty blade, then claim it from me as a warrior to disguise Enkidu. Disguise. I wonder if the real Enkidu will appear. 2 against 1? That's not very gentle of you. Greg, come Delia to Amdapor. This is a grave development indeed. If you think that one man could summon a primal on his own, I must send word to the Scions at once. But Gilgamesh is not just a man, he's like a something else. Look at the zombies. But of course I had near forgotten we had a warrior light in our very midst. Please dear, you are only hope to slay the pyro and reclaim the blade. Alright, let's go. All the way in Gridania. Oh, Hildibrand. How you doing, buddy? Is that you, dear? Pray forgive me. I was right on Greg's trail when I encountered a subterranean curiosity that demanded my immediate attention. Yep, sure thing, Hildy. I will be concluding my investigation forthwith. In the meantime, might I trouble you to entertain Gred and his primal friend, I said. No problem. Together we will reclaim the treaty blade from that knave, Delia. Yes, just go on ahead. I'll be along soon. Is that another trial? It is another trial. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do it on sync, unfortunately. I'll kind of slow kill him, I guess, just to see if it's a completely different battle from the first one. The first one didn't seem that, or anything that happened was particularly difficult. You, however, might not find this one so enjoyable as you enjoy getting pounded endlessly. Right, let's go. Let's see. Do I have to fight two of you? I do. Interesting. Gilgamesh's theme. Very nice. White Wind. Is that healing? That is healing. Whoa, you heal a lot. I'm guessing if I damage Gilgamesh, you heal him? I should F12 you. Focus target, I mean. Just so I can see your attacks. Holy crap, you slow me and heavy for a very long time. White Wind, you're gonna heal Gilgamesh. You're full health, I think. Yeah, it does seem like full health. Interesting, so you do have to kill Enkidu before you go into Gilgamesh. What else do you do? Big pushback. Let's get Enkidu down to 50% health. And let's see what happens. Turn me into a chicken. Green chicken, okay. Missile. Oh! What the fuck? That's a lot of damage. Okay, I need to heal. Good thing I chose a tank. Otherwise I would have maybe died from that attack. Oh no. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna end it. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I need to Aurora and then Heart Conundrum for heal. I will double down after I am out. There we go. Okay. What's next? Oh. Interesting. So we just fight Gilgamesh now? Alright, cool. What happens next? Me run away? I was but seeking a most suitable spot to celebrate my victory, but enough exposition. Now we fight like men and ladies who dress like men. What? Sorry, what? What did I just read? Well, Gilgamesh is transmogrifying time. Ooh. What will you turn into? Oh, here we go. Yes, your 8 arms. Let's go. The true Gilgamesh with all your weapons. Let's go. The mightiest warrior ever to grace always stands before you, which I mean Gilgamesh. Prepare yourself. Gilgamesh, prepare yourself. Cool, let's go. What is your true form? I see your attacks. I wonder if we're gonna get a actual trial fight with Gilgamesh at some point. I would also love a fight with Yoshimitsu as well. Okay, I think you're close to 50. Should I let you do your attacks? Do you seem just like you stand out the AoE? I'll be honest with you, I don't expect anything extremely mechanic based because it is an AR dungeon, not dungeon, trial. Let's get you below 50. There we go. Violence kicking in. What will you do now? The music is going off. Right, will you combo your attacks? No. You do, just slightly. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think I need to see anymore, so I'll just kill you now. Do you think that my full complete mate of arms would avail me naught? What say you, Gilgamesh? What will you do now? No more hijinks from Gilgamesh, you have my word. Gilgamesh, you didn't really do anything wrong. The treaty blade too, I shall return it just as soon as I remember where I hit. Gilgamesh. Anyway, I yield to your unparalleled puissance. Didn't you just have the treaty blade? Where the hell did you put it? Oh, I guess right here. Oh, the hell? Never again, I decided someone you swear. I'm getting Kudu. I will release Kudu into my sanctuary. What's next? Oh, chicken's back. Locked? Ah, I lied again, like a rug. I'm gone. You can take that fussy old blade forward, I get it. Thirst for true power, I not save the strongest. Warrior Light, you have proven a worthy opponent, but I want you to treasure every moment with your weapon. Or surely day follows night, I'll come again, I'll claim it as my own until we meet again. I have to read quick because it does go away very fast. Okay, cool. Guess Gilgamesh will appear again at some point. What ho, dear, have you seen Greg and his oversized avian companion? Lead me to them at once and we shall deliver the coup de grace together. A bit late for that, Hildy. Battle has already been won. That is triumphant news indeed. Clearly, the lesson you have learned from me have not been for naught. What did I learn from you, Hildy? Other than your dance. And what's this, you say? The treaty blade lies hidden somewhere in the nearby wood? Worry not, my ever-loyal associate. No buried treasure will escape the keen eye of Hildibrand. Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Now, which way was the forest again? Right behind you, buddy. Oh, Phyllis and the group. Yep. Yeah, what news of the Pyro and the treaty blade? Remarkable, I knew that a warrior light would emerge triumphant. Let us hope that Inspector Hildibrand enjoys similar success in finding the blade. Uh-oh, what do you have on? Such design and such craftsmanship, at once a bold and powerful yet sensitive and refined, I believe I found my inspiration for my next masterpiece. Uh-oh. Of course they're beautiful, they were the greatest treasures of Sildai. To think they were locked away in the vaults of those that destroyed our homeland and dragged our ancestors' names through the mud. Just how did you come to know of these long-lost relics? There was an ancient scroll passed down in our... now she's falling asleep. Down in our family, left to us by our dear grandmother. It spoke of 4 warriors of light, their 4 relics, and an incantation of untold power. If we could have wielded this magic of legend, A and I might have had the last laugh. Alas, speaking the words had no effect. Only the royal light can wield the power, or so the legend goes. Oh. What I wouldn't have given to see it. The ultimate achievement of the greatest mages this realm has ever known. And just what sort of incantation is this? Oh? Uh-oh. The ring casts open the doors of justice. The wise man whispers a verdict true, and Azima's virtue shines down from the heavens. It's gonna happen because I'm here. To complete the incantation, the warrior of light would then hold forth the treaty of blade and speak, "Blade in hand, I swear unto you." The legends differ as to what happens next, but all speak of a great holy radiance shining down from the heavens. Oh my god. Don't tell me Hildibrand's gonna do it. Over here, friends, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, returns with the tidings most triumphant. Say it, Hildy. Say it. Say it. Please say it. Behold, safety in my hands none other than the treaty blade, and the real one. This time I swear unto you. Yes, just like that, I swear unto you then. Uh-oh. My word, whatever this odd tingling sensation. Whatever is this tingling sensation? Ridiculous, Hildibrand isn't a warrior light, he's just some fool who thought he could stop the lesser moon with his own bare hands. Or is he? It would seem the treaty blade is just as confused as the rest as the rest of us. No, the light, someone stop it. I won't stand to see the legendary power of our forefathers wielded by this muscle-bound buffoon. Don't worry. It's in good hands. Okay, turned into a rocket. Goodbye, Hildibrand. I guess we will see you later. Well, I dare say that proved to be a most useful incantation indeed. Huh. So that was the actual incantation. Very weird. And so the light of justice that shone from the treaty blade banished shadow, returning peace to the land. So the legend ended, I must say. I never expected it to be quite literally a beam of light. I suppose it wouldn't have been much use to us after all. Inspector, oh wait for me. Oh, suppose Hildy, first you almost die at your mother's feet and now you fly off to God's nowhere without giving her a kiss goodbye. There's Julian. Off to go protect Hildy. Oh, it appears that a case of wanderlust has once again struck my Hildibrand. As it has many a man will remember him. Godspeed, my boy. When the day comes to you that you tire of mystery looking, the dear old man will be here to pass on to you the family art. Family art of what? Goldsmith? So, in the end, so that incantation of legend was wielded not by a warrior of light, but a gentleman of light? Well, the treaty is some 6 centuries old after all. Perhaps it's not quite as sharp as it used to be. The magic that brought peace and happiness to the people at Berladia, it was every bit as beautiful as I imagined. You think I would see it with my own eyes? It's nothing short of a dream come true. You You mean Hildibrand being shot off into space? He bumbles and stumbles through yet another case, and still he manages to make a girl's dreams come true. A gentleman to the end, the bloody bastard. Oh, you're really high up into the sky, buddy. Where are you going to land? What's this? A glint in the corner of my eye? A curious scent wafting in on the winds of far-flung land. Do I smell a case? Oh my god, it powered up. Worry not. For me, my friends, for whatever the wrong wonderful sucker, I, Hildibrand, shall be there. There we go. Oh. Oh, credits. All of the characters. So that, I do believe, is the AR Hildibrand quest. Oh. RIP. But also, the card? Does that mean something is gonna happen? Don't think so. I'll be there for you, right? So yeah, that is AR done. You know, I will end the stream. Maybe it's a good time. It's 3 hours and it ended. Then I guess I will continue with the Heaven's Ward, Hildibrand, and then it does seem like there are more for Stormblood, and then Endwalker. Interesting. There's none for Shadowbringers. Okay. So I guess tomorrow will be more Hildibrand, Heaven's Ward. Maybe I can do that one stream. It does seem to. It might be a little bit short. I don't know. Yeah. More Hildibrand tomorrow. Thank you to. If there is anyone watching, thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again for watching.